Welcome to Dream Desk, a quiet place where gentle stories come to life. Tonight's story follows Lumi, a young witch and her small magic shop, filled with soft lights and quiet mystery. So get comfortable, take a slow breath, and let's begin. The bell above Lumi's shop door did not ring that night. Instead, it whispered, a soft, trembling sound like wind brushing against glass. Lumi looked up from the counter, her pen still in her hand. "That's new," she murmured. Beast lifted his head slowly from the windowsill. Lion's ears twitched. Something was different. Then a glow appeared outside. Not bright, not strong, just a faint, floating light drifting past the window. Lumi stepped closer. It looked like a lantern, but no one was holding it. "Should we follow it?" Lumi asked quietly. Beast gave a small, serious nod. Lion stretched, then jumped down, ready. They stepped outside. The night air felt cool and still. The lantern floated ahead of them, moving gently, as if it knew they would follow. Step by step, they walked through quiet streets, past sleeping houses, into a part of town Lumi had never seen before. The lantern stopped in front of a small old house. Its windows were dark. Its garden was overgrown. It looked forgotten. Lumi hesitated. "This place feels lonely," she said softly. The lantern flickered. Once, twice. Then it moved toward the door. Lumi slowly reached out and pushed it open. Crack! Inside, the air was thick with dust. But something else was there too. A feeling, not scary, just sad. On a small wooden table, there was an object covered in a thin cloth. The lantern floated closer, hovering above it, as if saying, "Here." Lumi gently lifted the cloth. Underneath was a tiny music box. It was old, scratched, but carefully made. Lumi opened it. Click. A soft melody began to play. Slow, gentle, beautiful. And then something incredible happened. The lantern's light grew brighter, warmer, and in that soft glow, a faint figure appeared, a little girl, smiling quietly. Lumi froze. Beast stayed still. Lion didn't move. The girl looked at the music box, then at Lumi. "I couldn't find it," she whispered. "My favorite song." Lumi's heart softened. "You were looking for this?" she asked gently. The girl nodded. "I didn't want to leave without hearing it again." The melody filled the room, soft and peaceful, like a goodbye that wasn't painful anymore. The girl closed her eyes, and for a moment she looked at peace. Then, slowly, she faded into the light. The lantern dimmed, then disappeared. Silence returned. Lumi stood there quietly, holding the music box. She just needed help finishing her story, Lumi said softly. Beast blinked slowly. Lion leaned gently against her leg. Lumi carefully closed the music box. I think this belongs here, she whispered. She placed it back on the table. As they left the house, the air felt lighter. Not everything that lingers is meant to stay. Sometimes it's just waiting for someone kind enough to help it let go. Back at the shop, Lumi placed a small lantern by the window, just in case. Another lost light needed help. But that night, as Lumi closed her eyes, she thought she heard something again. Not a whisper this time. A soft giggle. What do you think will visit Lumi next? A playful spirit? Or something a little more mischievous? We'll find out in the next episode of Dream Desk.